Pylon. Very good. To train a backside jump, I use a cone, and I want to make sure my dog has a solid cone wrap first, and she needs to have that cone wrap at distance. So I'm just going to bring the cone out, remind her how to perform it. Pylon. Yes. Oopsie. Yes, there we go. Pylon. Yes. And I'm just going to keep backing up till I get that distance. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes. Good girlie. Pylon. Pylon. Yes. Good girl. Okay, so if you need to learn how to teach your dog to wrap around the pylon, I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one. Good girlie. So now I'm going to bring out the jump, and we'll add the cone to the jump. Maverick normally jumps 24 inches in competition, but I'm going to train her at 16 inches. Your dog cannot fully use their brain power if they're using all their muscle. So you want to only add one element at a time. And when you do that, then you're going to lower the requirements for the other elements. So since I'm teaching her a new behavior, I'm going to lower the jump so it's less effort. So I'm going to start out by using the same verbal cue, which was pylon. I can eventually change it. Ready? And I'm going to get fairly close so she knows. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes. And I'm standing in such a way that she really can't not take it. Pylon. Yes. Now I'm going to start backing up. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Oopsie. Ready? Ready? Pylon. Oopsie. So I backed up too fast, and now I need to put less distance between us. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes, good girl. Nice. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. And I don't know if you noticed, but I am backing up a couple inches each time. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. And I don't know if you can hear, but since she's concentrating so much on what she's doing, she's not getting a lot of height, and she is hitting that bar with her feet. Let's get back. Ready? Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Now that she seems to know it fairly well when I'm offset from the jump, let's see what happens when I start moving closer to the jump and she has to make that decision to go around. Ready? Pylon. Oops. Yes! She started going towards the bar. She self-corrected. I said oops at the time that she self-corrected. So she already knew she was in the wrong. And she fixed that. Ready? Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes. And I'm just making it pylon. So she has to put out more and more effort to go around that cone because I'm getting more centered with the jump. Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes, good job. Pylon. Yes. Now I'm going to back up and remain centered with the jump. Ready? Pylon. Yes. Pylon. Yes. So she started heading towards the bar and then she made an obvious choice to go around the cone. That tells me she understands it. So now I can change my verbal cue if I want. I started out with the cue she already knew because I only want to change one element at a time. And so I was adding the pylon to the jump so she goes around and jumps the backside. So at the same time, I did not want to add a new verbal cue. That's just too much. So you only change one element at a time. So now that she knows the verbal cue and the behavior, Now I can change that verbal cue if I want. You need to stay off, please. Now I can change that verbal cue if I want. I probably won't because it's just easier for me to think that way. But this would be the time where some people say back door, some people say go around, some people say backside, some people say get out, get back. You can, at this point, change it to whatever you want. But what you'll do is add the new cue first. So I'll add the new cue just so that you can tell the timing to do it. I probably won't use that new cue in a trial just because it's just too hard for me to change things when all I can think of is I need to suck in oxygen. But I will add a new cue so you can see the timing of how to do that. Ready? Come here. Ready? Go around pylon. So okay, so since I'm adding something new, yes, I'm going to get closer, make it easier for her. Go around pylon. Yes. Go around pylon. Yes. Go around pylon. Go around pylon. Go around pylon. Yes, good girl. So a lot of people do choose to say get back, but I do a lot of rally and I do a lot of tricks. So we have back in our repertoire of her needing to back up. So that's not a word that I would use in agility. So I'm going to use go around. But if you want to say get back, you could say get back pylon, get back pylon. Or you could use, whatever word you use for the pylon to begin with. Okay, now I want to proof the behavior. And this is going to require a lot of thinking. So I'm going to lower that bar even more. So I'm going to start out with the new behavior I just taught her. Pylon. And I'm going to stand in such a way that it's easy for her to figure it out. Jump. Yeah, good job. Pylon. That's a good girl. She definitely had to think through that. Jump. Yeah. Pylon. Yes. Jump. Good girly. Pylon. Yes. Jump. Good girly. Now let's see if we can have her make the choice of which to do instead of me stepping into her and forcing it. Ready? Yep, you got a freebie. Pylon. Good girly. Jump. Yes. Pylon. Yes. Jump. Whoopsie. Wrong decision. Jump. There you go. Pylon. Yes. Jump. Whoopsie. Ready? Jump. Atta girl. Pylon. Yes. Jump. Yes, and we'll stop there. She made the right decision. I didn't have to fix it. This was her first lesson. She already knew pylon. And so I'm going to stop where she was successful doing both the going around and going through the jump. And what you'll do as you continue to train your dog, you'll add more distance, and then you'll add this as part of a sequence. Pylon.